Hello there guys, today I'm going to be going over something with Resident Evil 7, some new information that we have gotten, and then I'm going to be going over a few things particularly that interest me, and I just want to talk about them. To be honest, I'm going to be talking about my plan for the future of Resident Evil 7 as well, what I'm going to be doing with that. So yeah, this one's going to be a little bit more of a personal video, so I really do hope you enjoy that kind of video. I hope you don't like just the informative videos, but you like to get to know me a little bit better, and you get to know what kind of plan I have for my channel a little bit better too. So without any delay, let's just get into the content anyway. It's nothing too major, however I do think it is the facial features of the little ghost girl revealed, possibly. Not saying it is, I just think it's a possibility. So getting into the actual image itself, it comes from a website that is selling a different pre-order edition for the Resident Evil 7 game. It's a French website, and the French Resident Evil 7 Twitter was lighting up lately and posted this. Now this version has some unique artwork as I've shown on screen, and this is some kind of girl that's in a hoodie and she looks kind of adolescent, and it's centered with the mansion in the background, so obviously she's tied to the plot and the mansion specifically. So I think it's fair to assume she's the same character we saw in the reveal trailer that was almost the same depiction, if you guys remember that. And this is her a little less obscure, showing some facial features and such, but still keeping her hidden. Now, if you guys remember about the leaked Mia picture and also the other picture that was sent to the investors of Resident Evil that looked like the leaked picture I had exactly, you will actually see some similarities here. Now, this girl looks a lot younger, but the facial features do seem that much more apparent to Mia than anyone else, as well as the hair color being quite similar and the hair design. Other people have speculated it might be Natalia, which is true. She does have somewhat of Natalia's appearance, especially if she has grown somewhat since we last saw her. However, it wouldn't really have made sense for her to have escaped all the way to Louisiana, as well as having a hoodie and other clothes that are completely abnormal for her. However, one thing I would like to say is that Alex, that is now in Natalia's body, was last messing with the Ouroboros virus, which could give some credibility as to what we're dealing with here. However, I still do not think this is Natalia, honestly. I do think that Mia's daughter or somebody related to her is a much better fit for the story here. And I'm not saying that's what it is, I'm just saying that's my speculation. You guys can decide what you think here, and it'd be interesting if you had any other opinions other than Mia or Natalia, if you had any third opinions on this. And if you do, let me know in the comments below. And one other thing to note though is she kind of has a menacing grin on her face. She doesn't exactly look like a nice person, so I'm assuming any encounters with her are going to be very similar to Alma in Fear. We're going to have her appearing like a ghostly visage and, you know, scaring the hell out of us in some kind of twisted game that she's playing, and I'm not sure what that's going to be about or what the final plot of this game is, but I'm absolutely hyped. And on that note, I think Resident Evil 7 is going to have some odd pacing. I think it's going to start off a bit slower. We're probably just going to be exposed to the outbreak slowly to come to terms with it. You know, Ethan isn't exactly a veteran with BOWs or anything like that. But I do feel like as the game gets to the middle progression, we're going to start to see more combat skills from him, and the plot is really going to become much more elaborate. I think it'll remind you of Resident Evil 1, how it transitioned from a survival and just trying to navigate through this mansion to seeing labs and big BOWs and understanding that there was something bigger here. It wasn't just some random virus or something crazy, it was an actual formulated virus by a company. And I think you're going to get that same level of immersion just like in the other Resident Evil games. I don't think this is going to end on a survival note. I really do believe this is going to end on a note where you cure the virus or you manage to screw over the organization. That we saw soldiers in the CDEC images, so it definitely seems like things are going to get quite intense towards the end of the game, and I'm really looking forward to that, to be honest. That pacing is going to be awesome. The transition from going from the slow pacing at the start is definitely going to be appreciated from me, because I do just want to survive in an outbreak for a while, and I do want to get that sense of dread back where you feel like you're just completely alone. You're not really trying to eliminate an organization with goals, you're just trying to survive and get out of there. But at the same time, I do want the plot to get really extreme and intense with an action and cinematic based ending, you know, where everything just goes out on a big boom. And I really do think Capcom will deliver on that. But anyway, just to summarize and conclude the main topic of this video once again, what do you guys actually think about this new cover art image being Mia's daughter or somewhat related to Mia? Because I see a really similar likelihood between the two. But just so everyone can feel at rest, I think we can all confirm this is the little girl that's being shown in various media because she matches the exact height. Her hair is at shoulder length and age that we're expecting. I hope this was an informative video. As always, guys, please support the channel and share the video as much as you can if you enjoyed it. I'm really trying to grow, so I could use as much support as you guys can throw out. We have a Discord server set up, which you can see in the description as well, and if you could follow my Twitter, I would duly appreciate that. I put a lot of news up there and things early out, so you guys can stay up to date with everything that's necessary with the games that I am researching and analyzing. So thank you for watching anyway. I hope you're all having a beautiful day, and as always, guys, take it easy, have a awesome time, and take care. Peace.